fuck the big three. Yeah, you know, just big me. Yeah, we here to talk about. Adam22. Now listen, I'm gonna get my little rants off. Basically, if you haven't noticed, there's always been a back and forth between Adam22 and Joe Budden for whatever reason. Joe Budden apparently in the past critiqued him. There was the whole time Adam came on their podcast and they were grilling him about certain subject matter he posts and how he clips certain things on his platform. And basically, Adam, especially with this recent interview, we've been seeing clips on Danny from the Stop page, go check him out. But basically, he's been talking about how he does not think Joe Budden is in the big three. Now, if we're looking in totality, because I kind of understand Adam's point, if you did not hear his point, basically, he was saying as a business standard or a network standard or as a foundation, he was saying like it would be Vlad, him, and Akademiks just because they've built the most. And he even gave Joe credit when he said, like, if we're just talking about hot takes or just personalities, yeah, of course Joe's in the top three. Like, of course. He's not going to say Joe's not in the top three as a personality. But just as having a network or a business or just how you move or building other stars or whatever. Well, in a sense, he built Rory and Mal, but helped to build Rory and Mal. But anyways, it was what it was. That he's not at the level of him, Ak, and Vlad. He even stated that ever since the Rory and Mal thing, y'all don't really do numbers, and he was saying with his main channel and the Clips channel, they do way more numbers than the Joe Budden podcast. And I will say this, as much as I do fuck with Joe, his YouTube, I don't think that's his bread and butter. Now, he does put the video out. He does do his thing with that. I don't think that's his bread and butter. I really think what he really does well is being on the DSPs, the streaming platforms, and also his Patreon thing. I really think that's really what he pushes. I'm pretty sure if he told more people viewership to subscribe to the YouTube, I think more people would, but he's not really concerned with that. When he was doing improv, though, they was doing their thing, I will say. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got to give it up to Queen's Flip. Like, he kind of taught Joe. Well, not even taught Joe, but showed him a better way to live stream, if you will. Now, with that being said, this is the thing. Now, if we're looking at it in totality, and I get Adam's argument of business perspective, and again, I'm thinking, me personally, the audience is majority, I don't know how the fuck I said that word, but they're mostly back after the whole Rory and Mal fiasco and Rory and Mal had their grievances with Joe. Again, I don't know exactly what the fuck happened. All I will say is that, hey, we've heard Joe explain the situation. We've heard Rory and Mal explain the situation. I just feel like there was some shit, bro. As much as you sit here and we like Joe, he's very funny, you know what I'm saying? As much as we do, and I'm not even going to say like Rory and Mal are like 100% innocent. I'm not even going to have that narrative out here. I will say, if we're just going to say 100% Joe Budden did not do anything, and maybe he didn't mean to do anything, but he might have did some shit, bro, to them. Like, bro, he was doing a little too much. And that's probably what it was. It was honestly some shit that was lost in communication. Listen, Joe a narcissist. As much as I fuck with Joe Budden and I think he's entertaining, the nigga's a little bit of a narcissist. I ain't going to care. Just keep that a book. And probably some shit happened to the point they were upset and they didn't want to do business with the nigga anymore. And it was what it was. Hey, they're flourishing. They're doing their thing. Joe and them is doing their thing. It is what it is. And he bounced back. He has the Bionic 6 or Bionic 7 free Sue Surf. With that being said, as much as I get Adam's point, you can't, like, bro, I don't know who the big three would be. And also because Vlad interviews people, but I don't know. Because maybe the rhetoric of Vlad and hip-hop, like he the police or whatever. Like, I get his platform. Don't get me wrong. Like, his platform is his platform. But, like, maybe I just don't think of him as a personality that much because we don't even see him in the fucking interview. Like, we just see the artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't view him as a personality that much. That's why I would not put him in that conversation. Business-wise, yeah, you could say that. But even so, we don't even say cheese, but like, it is what it is a little bit. But I would definitely say, like, if we're just looking at, like, bro, Joe Budden, especially with all these hot take shit, y'all probably discuss some of the shit he says on your platforms. I know Ak has taken some of his takes and discussed it. Probably No Jumper has taken some of his takes and discussed it on their shows as well. So it's like, as much as, yeah, business and all that shit, and he tried the network with See the Thing Is, and I think there was a show with Karen Civil. He has the Trenches show with Zahir and all that, and I guess Improper Improv was part of the network as well. And he did say, if you do watch his podcast, that Melissa was supposed to have a podcast with her homegirl, and then he even alluded to a Melissa and Ish show, like he said, she said, some shit like that. So it's not that he's not trying, maybe it just doesn't work out in the end. And even with Adam saying the network thing, hey, when AD and T-Rail and all them boys was over there, yeah, you had a network, you had multiple shows and shit. But even that didn't work out to the point T-Rail and AD left. And it was what it was. So you can't really knock him for trying it and not really, it not having much staying power, if you will. Shit, we even seen it with Math Hoffa as well. Like, I think Broski, he has some grievances with somebody in that expert opinion thing, and they kind of left for whatever have you. With that being said, as much as I do, hey, that's his opinion and he could have his opinion. I'm not saying he's wrong. I just don't think you could just take Joe Budden out of this situation. That's just me. I just don't think you could take Joe Budden. Like, you gotta give it to him. Like him or hate him. The motherfucker's gonna find a way to say some shit, bro. Listen, it is what it is. Like, they give great takes. Him and Ak as well. Like, they give great takes. And y'all, and like, you can't say this nigga is not up there if you go on that nigga, if you go on your own personal platforms and discuss what he says. Not even about you, about certain other shit that's happening. So you got to give it to him. Also, I didn't like that bullshit Adam was doing when he was like, the Olivia Dope situation. Now, again, I don't know what happened. Maybe Joe was tweaking. Maybe, hey, if he was, he was. I'm not going to sit here and just cop please for the nigga. But, bro, Adam. Now again, we all know about Adam, like groping a woman, but nigga, you're in the adult industry, bro. Like I don't know if you was trying to like hit at the nigga, like hit back at him or say some sly shit, but like nigga, that sound is so fucking crazy. Like, bro, a nigga cannot talk to me, and I get it. It's two different worlds, and motherfuckers sign contracts, and it's consensual when you're in the adult film industry and y'all doing what y'all do. But, like, there's no way, like, bro, you sitting over there and, in a sense, pimping out your wife in a certain... Like, y'all had a reality show. That was fucking distasteful. That was distasteful as fuck. I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all made some money, but that looked crazy as hell. That looked crazy as hell. Like, just as a... I get it. Y'all in the adult industry, you and your wife. But just as a regular person, if we just... Like, bro, you telling me none of your homeboys was not looking at you like, okay, gang, you do it. Like, what the fuck is it? Like, come on, for they're not really your friends if they didn't say that shit. I don't give a fuck how much they understand. Like, they're not really your friends if they didn't look at you like, nigga, this what you want to do? That's number one. You can't, like, bro, you had a game show where you was kind of auctioning off your wife. These motherfuckers have material for eons. The whole time your wife was doing her little, the promo for her, like, smashing dude, her first scene without her husband, if you will, or whatever have you. Like, bro, motherfuckers have ammo for eons, boy. The fact, I don't know, who was it, Russ? Whoever caught you lacking at the manicure spot. Like, bro, these niggas have material on you. So, yeah, you could say that about Joe. Hey, listen, Joe history with women is... You got some material as well. But let's not get on the whole high and mighty train. And I heard motherfuckers was giving you backlash over that little situation about another adult star that so happened to pass away. And you said some, like, distasteful shit. And motherfuckers was giving you a hard time. Like, bro, like, it was just like, bro, that interview didn't need all that, bro. So, again, I don't know. Like, I love how this nigga try to make a point about who the big three is and try to throw shade at a nigga. Like, I appreciate Adam having confidence in himself and being like Big 22. But I don't know, he got to call Akademiks. Akademiks does it well. Like that little shit when he's off the Henny and he just start screaming at the fucking computer. He does it well. You got to call that nigga. Because you be doing your shit and it don't hit the same. It don't. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens. We will see exactly what happens with the situation. But I said, bro, Joe Budden, bar none. Like, he's in the big, like, not even podcast person. I wouldn't even say hip-hop journalist. Just, I guess so. Or hip hop commentator, I'd probably put him in there. Yeah, like this fucking Joe Ack, and you could throw in another nigga for the third. Like, but like it's them two. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is at the end of the day. But what do y'all feel about it? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides all that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. Signing out for today. Black TJ there while I'm doing this thing. Name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, trying to hit a little more. Here, man, I'm gone. Slimes on peace, y'all, gang. Aye.